All right, guys. Welcome to the next the next class for Forex for you guys. Thanks for joining once again. So today is all about market structure, uptrend, downtrend, order flow. Basically, that's what it's called. Break of market structure, consolidation, you name it. Um, my name is She Pips, FX trader, and you've got Decision Point, FX trader as well. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and or channels and subscribe to our Instagram as well. So let us begin. Now, what you're going to learn today is going to be, we're going to repeat some of these things because this is like the basics for trading, what you really need to be successful in trading, right? It's basically the foundation of your technical analysis strategy, right? And we will start with what we call price action. Everything you see here is just the movement of price, the action of price. Hence the reason why it's called price action. Did someone just join? Or is it me?
It kissed me off.
Oh, I don't know why. Okay, but you're back now. Okay. So basically, I was saying that this is the foundation of your technical strategy, analysis strategy. And this is what you're going to be seeing in the chart. So these candle movements, everything that is moving like this is what you're going to be seeing on the chart. So it's important to go over this over and over again. This is not the end. You will make reference to this like 100 times. And you will make reference to it 100 times, and you'll go back on your charts and try and understand it as well. You know, now what I can say is, the charts is a constant battle, right? Between buyers and sellers. And the majority always wins at whatever that majority is. And in this situation, the green ones, so the buys are winning. Yeah. The banks control the market and they make the decision on price. And our goal as Forex traders is to understand how the banks operate and just simply follow them basically to make money, you know. And we'll get onto the charts in a minute. This is the 4-hour time frame, by the way. This screenshot that you see here is important to understand that different time frames, yeah, whether it's the 1 minute, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 1 month, they represent price in different ways, either with less or more detail. Like the higher the time frame that you go, the less detail that you see in terms of the candles. Yeah, you might see one long candle, but then you go to like a 15-minute time frame, and that one long candle is like various different candles in one, right? But the most important thing is the higher time frame structure, because it tells you the overall bias or the overall trend of the market. So before you even take a trade, you have to see what's happening on the higher time frame and understand the structure from a higher time frame perspective before you drill it down to smaller time frames. Yeah. The simplest way to describe market structure is that is basically like the breathing pattern of the market. Just imagine taking breaths. You breathe in, you breathe out. So it's going up and it's exhaling. Exhaling meaning going down. It's going up, exhaling, going down, up, exhaling, exhaling. That's the only way I can actually describe it. And understanding this is the simplest yet hardest concept of structure. This thing that we call higher highs and higher lows, basically. Higher highs and higher lows. Yeah. And for the downtrend, it is lower highs and lower lows. Okay. Um, this will contribute to at least 80% of your profitability. Yeah. And yeah, before I get to the charts, let's just say one other thing. I did want to say something. In essence, when you look at the charts, there's always buying up, selling down. There is never a point where the market is still. Like, the market doesn't even stop. Like, I know that we say during the weekend market closes, but somehow institutions at times do certain things during the weekend. Hence the reason why when the market opens on a Sunday evening, you may see gaps in the market, and I will get to gaps on a separate day. Yeah. But the first thing you need to understand is the market going up? Is it going down? Is it moving sideways? What is it doing? Essentially, market moves in cycles, so it's important to get that. Now, in an uptrend, like what you see here, yeah, market is moving up. So market is moving from here to here to here, as in it's moving up. But then when it dips, it retraces. That's just the correction before it moves back up, and it goes down, moves back up. So it's going up in waves, yeah? And this sort of trend, or this sort of structure, should I say, the uptrend is defined as market structure that is breaking the highs, yeah? That is breaking the highs and maintaining the lows. Does that make sense? Market structure that is breaking these highs as it's going up, is breaking highs, and maintaining the low. So you see, when I say maintaining the low, this low does not pass this previous low. It doesn't pass it. It just keeps going. This low does not pass this low. So it's maintaining the lows. Yeah? Does that make sense? First of all.
Yes.
Okay. Does that make sense, Mick?
I think so.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. I will get onto the charts, but I just need for you to see something, the picture first, before we move on to the charts. Yeah. So it's always making higher highs, higher lows. If you could put yourself on mute, it's always making higher highs and higher lows, etc., etc. So it's just important to understand that. And there will be points where the market will then break structure. As you can see what I said, BOS. That means break structure. That means it's broken where it is, yeah? So it's broken through the last high it made, right? And it's going up, and then it's retracing, and it's going up again. It's broken the previous high it was originally at, and it's going up, and then it retraces, and then it breaks that previous high again. That's what you call break of structure. It's very easy to identify in the charts. Now, you can see that I've named some things: higher time frame break of structure and just break of structure. Now, there isn't much of a difference. I mean, we'll get to that, but just so that I don't confuse anyone, where I have higher time frame break of structure, it means that you can see there are so many different candles inside this region, so many different candles inside these regions. That's why it's called higher time frame break of structure. And when you switch to like the daily time frame or a higher time frame than this 4 hours, you will see that this is a clear higher time frame break of structure. When you have the mini candles inside, these are like your lower time frame break of structures, or your BOS, or your H4 meaning hour 4 hour break of structure. But I just put it as break of structure for simplicity's sake, right? Time is fractal, so if you go to a lower time frame, you also see like mini break of structures. So that is for now the uptrend. You also have the downtrend. The downtrend is defined as the market structure that is breaking the lows and maintaining the highs. So as it's breaking this low, is not coming back up to break the last high, the lower high. It just keeps maintaining this break, just keeps maintaining the break. And then maybe you get to this area which we call consolidation, which we'll come on to in the next couple of slides. But generally speaking, the market is going down, is going down, is going down, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Chi, does that make sense?
Yes, yes, it does.
Okay. And then within the higher time frame break of structures, like I said, there will be like small break of structures. When I say small, like lower time frame break of structures, but I didn't bother drawing all these things out because we'll still get to it at a particular point. So you can see that market is always respecting itself. It's not coming back up here to come and try and break this high. It's always respecting itself. When it doesn't respect itself, we'll technically have a break of structure, but we'll get into that in a minute, right? And if you notice, I have this thing that says demand is respected, meaning it's just not coming to break the previous low. It just keeps going up. And then here I've got supply is respected, meaning it's not trying to break this previous high. It just keeps going down, right? So in this kind of structure, price is bearish. So you'll be technically looking for a sell to sell whatever it is, whether it's Euro, USD, whatever currency that you're looking out for. But we can also buy retracement. So the retracement is when you have this thing called pullback. When it pulls back, yeah. Although the trend is going like this, going down, there will be times when it pulls back up a little bit. Like it pulls back, it corrects, it retraces, whatever word you want to use. You see here, like here, it retraces. It retraces. Sometimes people who know what they're doing, like ourselves, we also trade retracements, but on a short-term basis. But for the sake of beginners like you would never trade retracements. You always trade the long impulses. You always trade the trend, basically, because the trend is your friend. Now, don't get married to some of these textbook perfect pictures because the market isn't always perfect, but this is a general idea of what to expect when you look at the market, right? Okay, so we've spoken about uptrend, we've spoken about downtrend. Now, there is another type of trend that we have. Basically, this is what we call consolidation. Now, with consolidation, it's clear that it's consolidation. Like market is just ranging sideways. Like market is not moving, it's not doing a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. It's not doing that. It's not doing a lower low, lower high, lower low, low high. It's not doing that. It's just ranging. It's just ranging as we speak. Yeah. Okay. So it's important to also understand what that is, yeah, how price ranges and everything. Now, yeah, so like I said, with consolidation, you will see this in the market or in your charts. It's basically price ranging, right? Um, Market structure is basically failing to break the highs and the lows, and um, this is where like your banks are exchanging orders and deciding basically what they're going to do next. And there's always this thing we call liquidity grab, which is we'll come to in a minute, but it's just a grab of the low, before it impulses upwards or impulses downwards or shoots downwards, if that makes sense. Yeah. Trading consolidation can be quite risky for new traders, but you guys are in safe hands, so you don't need to worry about that for now. Okay. Now I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that make sense, Chi?
Let's just keep going.
Okay. All right. All right. So this next slide is basically I couldn't draw out what I wanted to draw. So I just copied the slide, but it doesn't matter anyway. This is basically showing you a trend as well. You can tell what trend this is. Can someone tell me what trend the left-hand side is? Mick, what is the left-hand side? Mick?
Sorry, I mute myself. That is upward trend, right? Going up.
And Chi, what is the right-hand side?
The bearish trend.
Sorry?
The bearish trend.
Yes, exactly. And can I ask, what's all of this in the middle?
The price.
Sorry?
Isn't it the price movement?
This is also like a trend, but it's more like consolidation because it's ranging. Ranging. See these ranges basically because price is moving sideways. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. And the reason why I brought up this picture is just to further illustrate break of structure, higher time frame break of structure, lower time frame break of structure. Yeah. Um, Basically it occurs like I briefly alluded to, when price just closes above or below like a swing high or swing low, right? So whenever you price goes past this previous high, like this, like what it just did, that is a break of structure. So you mark a line there. Okay. This is now
Can you say
price.
that again? Just one more time.
When price breaks this previous high here, that is a break of structure.
On that next candle.
Yes, so that is a break of structure. So you draw a line here because it's been broken by this candle.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's the same as when you have a low. When price breaks a previous low like this now, that is a break of structure. It's broken the low, break of structure. Break of structure. Yeah. Usually we consider the body of a candle for breaks of structure. If we have to use the width, like these sticks, basically, we would use them on a 1 minute or seconds time frame, but you don't need to worry about that. It's always like the body that you consider for breaks of structure. Yeah.
Okay.
For a trend to be confirmed, right? And when I say a trend, I mean like an upward trend or downward trend. Yeah. You need to have like two highs or two lows that have to be created. Like now, in this previous example, I have said that we have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So you need to have one, two of these created for you to confirm that we are actually going bullish. Yeah? Does that make sense?
Can you repeat that, please?
In order for us to confirm a trend, whether it's an upward trend or a downward trend, we need to have two breaks to the upside or two breaks to the downside. Yeah. So price is going from higher. Oops. Price is going from higher low to higher high, higher low to higher high. That's basically telling us that we are in a bullish trend. Does that make sense? You have to have two breaks.
Yeah, yeah.
Chi, does that make sense?
Yes, because the two breaks, you mean break of structure, right?
Yes, break of structures.
So for the first one here, how do I do? The first high low we have here, but the top of it, that's the first break of structure. Yes, the one to the there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes,
then the
that's
next one,
a break of structure.
and then the next one. Okay.
Yeah, that's a break of structure. So in this time frame, we have had two trends up, if that makes sense, which confirms that this is a bullish trend. Yeah. And the same goes for the bearish trend as well, two breaks for you to confirm that we're finally going down, generally speaking. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let me do this page before we move to the charts. A little bit confusing, I know, but what I'm trying to illustrate here is we are on a 4-hour time frame, yeah? And we can see price is doing lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And it's going down, right? And it's doing your break of structures as well, right? But if you were to go on a smaller time frame, yeah, to see, like if you were to go on a 15-minute time frame, what it will look like will be like this. It will be a lot more busy. This orange line, it will be so busy, and it will look like this literally. Why? Because the 15-minute time frame is made up of smaller candles than what you'd have in a 4-hour time frame. But it is all the same price. Do you understand? It's still the same price action. Does that make sense?
So
Yeah.
does it mean, you know, if you want to confirm which direction the market is going, you would use the 15-minute one?
No, if you want to confirm the direction the market is going, it's better to use a higher time frame structure, like 4 hours. Yeah, something like 4 hours and above, or just call it 4 hours because 4 hours is quite strong. It will give you the overall bias. But when you go to smaller time frame, you'll be seeing weird things. You'll be seeing markets looking like this. But bear in mind that the overall bias of the market is bearish. So we're gonna go into the chart. So I can show you what I mean. Okay. So we are on the charts now. Now for 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember what I said? Price does this for an uptrend. Price does higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, etc. Yeah, similar to what I've drawn here, right? For a downtrend, this is what price does. Yeah, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. It just keeps going down. So this is an uptrend. and this is a downtrend. Now, when you see something like this that does not look like an uptrend or downtrend, it is like an area of consolidation. Yeah, price is deciding what it wants to do, basically, similar to the picture I showed you. Yeah. So let's take it to the charts. Yeah. And Sam, please feel free to interject if you need to at any point.
All right, no problem.
Okay. So who can tell me the direction this is going?
It's going lower.
Oops. My mouse is being crazy. It's going low, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree, Chi? Hello?
Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, I said yes. You see,
Okay.
so when I'm looking at this chart, say I'm looking at this chart myself, I can just about make out that is going down from like June, just before June. No, June. Yeah, like down from the candle just before June, the lowest candle. Yeah, there.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going all the way down to October.
Yeah, so this is showing the trend. So the trend is going down, right? It's going down all the way to this point, right?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
But then you will notice
No, it's not. So a bit more to November. Before November.
what are you saying?
No, it's going down to like November, before a bit more to November. Then from there
So
it go back
this is
up.
the lowest. This is the lowest. This is the lowest. This is where we are. This is the end of this trend. Because if you notice, things have changed here. So this is a downtrend. So November is here. This is like November. So this is your overall trend from here to here, from March to September. That is your overall trend. And then from November, you can see that price is going up. Now, I will not say that this, you see this line? You know, when I talk about break of structure, yeah? You can see that we're sorry, I need to change this because it's getting on my nerves. Okay, you can see that I can't keep it straight, but whatever. You can see that we had a break of structure. You can see the breaks of structure, right? Confirming that we're still going down, right? Sorry, I don't know what's going on, but I can't keep it straight for whatever reason. Oh, that's why there's a magnet on. You can see that we're breaking structure as we go along, right? I need confirmation when I'm saying these things so that I can move on if you get it.
Yeah.
Okay. But then what you will notice is when price gets to this area, right? There's a switch from down to up.
Oh, hello?
Yes.
Sorry, you carry on. I just need to check. Oh my gosh, she's crying. But carry on, don't stop.
I'll stop.
No, don't carry on.
Okay. All right. There's a switch from down to up, basically, right? Now,
Mhm.
where there's a switch from down to up, it is possible that the trend is changing, right? And you as a beginner will probably think, oh, because it's gone to this place, the trend has changed. But one thing you need to consider or remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. One thing you need to consider is the previous, this area, the previous high, right? If it has not broken this previous high as a trend switch, you cannot say that the trend has broken. Does that make sense? Because it's still
Yeah.
under this one. So you cannot say that this is now bullish. You can't. Yes, even though it does look bullish, if you go to a smaller time frame, you see that it is kind of bullish. But because it has not broken this line, you cannot overall say that the trend is bullish. So you have to wait until it breaks something, right? So where has price broken? That's what you now have to determine. At what point has price broken structure for you to say that, okay, we may be onto some sort of trend, bullish trend. This is the point where price has broken, right? Price has broken this structure,
Mhm.
and now price is retracing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now price is retracing back, and price is going back up again, right? So price is showing us that it is bullish, yeah? And I mentioned that you need to see two trend highs and lows in order for you to confirm that the trend is upwards or downwards. If you look at the smaller time frame, because we're on a daily time frame, you will notice that there will be, let's just go to a smaller time frame. You will notice that within the smaller time frame, which is your 4 hour that we've just gone to, right? You notice that there's been many breaks of structures, right? Let's make this smaller. You notice that there's been many breaks of structures, which indicates that price has now confirmed its bullish trend. Sam, does this make sense?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's just something that you need to bear in mind. Obviously, we're going to touch on this subject some more, but I just wanted to explain that to you guys. Okay. So okay. So I've shown you uptrend, I've shown you downtrend, I've shown you consolidation, yeah? And this was what I was talking about, having two breaks for you to confirm that there's been a trend change. So we've had a break of structure here, we've had a break of structure here. Yes, the trend is changing. So we are comfortable that we are selling, yeah? We're comfortable that we're selling. That is trend change for you. If it hasn't broken two, we cannot be comfortable that we are selling. Yeah? Okay. Sam, should we talk about this type of pattern, this one that you see here, this one, right now or later? Sam? Okay. He's not on the call, I think, or he's on. So I asked whether we should talk about this type now or later.
I think let them be familiar. Let them familiarize with themselves with the distance first before we start talking about price doing stop hunt and then continuing in that direction.
Okay. All right. So
the normal lower low, lower high is still okay for now.
Okay. So ignore this for now. Ignore all of this for now. We will not talk about this right now. So that's basically what you see when you look at, generally speaking, when you look at the markets, yeah. In every time frame, whether it's 5 minutes, 1 minute, you always see a trend, right? You always see either your consolidation, which is what you're seeing here. I remember what I said, after consolidation, there's always an impulse, which is what you have, an impulse up or an impulse down, depending. There'll always be some sort of trend, yeah? But the smaller time frame can easily confuse you. So it's always better to look at what the higher time frame tells you. So the 4 hour, look at the 4 hour time frame, what it tells you about what price is doing at this current time. What is price doing? Price is telling us that it is going up. It's going up and up. You get price is going up. It's doing higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. It's going up. And I'm not picking this as a higher high because it did not break this previous one. So I have to pick something that's broken the previous one, which is this one. Yeah. I'm not taking this one because there's nothing there. I have to pick what's broken. So you're looking for the major structures. The major structures is what you're looking for. The major structures in the markets. Yeah. And then you see prices come down a bit. Price is going down and is giving you some bearish momentum. It's giving you bearish momentum. And then price is going back up. But overall, when you look at this trend, right, you can see that price is bullish. Can you all see that? Price is bullish. Price is overall bullish. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Even though there's a downward trend afterwards.
Yeah, so when you have downwards, it's usually like your retracement or your correction. Yeah, but overall, price is giving us an upward trend. And then it will come and retrace and correct a bit before going up, basically, because price is not perfect. It's not perfect in the sense that it just keeps going up. There has to be a correction. Sellers have to try and sellers have to try and come in and sell before it goes back up, basically. So that's how the trend works. Yeah. And then you have your area of consolidation where price ranges and it shoots up or shoots down, depending on the market, basically. Okay, so I'm going to ask the question. Mike, are you on the call?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
What trend do we see here?
Upward.
What makes it up? This thing that I highlighted.
Oh, as you said, as you said a minute ago, that like even though from what's it let me see what month is that. Even though it you cover it. Okay, from August, from July, you could see that like it's going up. It's like upward trend, isn't it? It's going up from there until it gets to
So I'm
19.
asking about this area that I've just highlighted. What springs to mind? Is it clear that is up or down, or is it in the middle, or is it consolidation?
Mm. There's some bit which is consolidation, but to me, mostly I think it's going up.
No, overall it's consolidation because price is just ranging. When something is not, when it does not give you something like something that looks as clear as this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something that looks as clear as this, right? Something that looks as clear as this. Just know that it is ranging.
Okay.
So what is this one?
It'll be same thing.
What's the same thing?
Consolidation.
Yes. Chi, what is this one?
Ranging.
Yeah, ranging. So
But
price,
look at the stock overall. Wouldn't you say it's everything from the 9th of
forget about what I'm asking about what's inside the box.
Consolidation.
Yes, exactly. So in between your uptrend and your downtrend, you have consolidation, you have price consolidating. Price is just, there's a battle between buyers and sellers. That's what it means, basically. There's a battle between buyers and sellers. Price is consolidating to either give you an impulse down or price is consolidating to give you an impulse up. That's what usually happens when price is consolidating. You always see something like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means that the homework will be very easy since it makes sense. Sam, do you have anything to add? Or would you like to say anything?
No, nothing. Everything is clear.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Do you guys have any questions at all before I say what I want to say? We'll still come back to trends and structures because this is like what you need to be successful. But you also have to do some homework as well and extra reading. Do you have any questions?
Can you draw this? Can you draw the trend on this?
Can I what?
Draw the trend.
Which trend?
Whatever, if it's up or down.
Oh, you mean in this one?
Yeah.
You tell me what you think it is. Because there are different trends I can see.
Yeah, but I know I can see different things. I just want to see what you're going to do with it.
Okay, this is the highest high here.
So why
This
are you
is
starting in September? Why are you not starting in the beginning?
I can start anywhere.
Okay.
It's just what I've got in my face where I can start anywhere. I can start from here. I can start from anywhere.
Okay.
Just what's in my face at the moment. It's just to illustrate the trend. It doesn't matter where I start from.
Okay.
So you have this point, and then your lowest low would be here. And then you've got this, which respected the one on top. It did not come and break the one on top. And then you've got your lowest point here. You've got your highest point here. You've got your low,
Color.
a different color.
Yeah, color. A different color of this arrow. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And then
that
I
is
imagine the next high will be that one, like on 25.
what is on 25?
If you look at the time,
Here.
no, 1525. Oh my, I'm not reading this. October. No, to the right. I
Here.
think that your arrow will then take up from where it is now and go all the way to.
To where?
No, it will go to 1500. I think just after the 11. I don't know what the times at the bottom are.
I'm not
After
really
the 11,
seeing what you mean. Do you mean it's gonna go here
yeah,
or
it
here?
will go. No, it will go all the way across. Yeah, so yes.
No,
No?
no. I think we go on top of the 6.
Where's the 6?
Uh,
You guys can
uh,
illustrate on your phones. Show me what you're saying.
for example, you know that you're kind of like on October, right? After October, you see 6, 11, then Thursday. At the moment you're on Thursday, 14
You
of
mean
October.
here? First will go here
Around that area.
on the
Yeah.
6th, around here. You're sort of right, but remember, price broke this previous area, right? So this becomes, I need to be able to move this. This becomes, let me delete this. Price broke this previous area. So this becomes your new high. Yeah? And this becomes your low.
Mhm.
Am I correct, Sam, in saying that? Or can we take this as our new high?
Yeah, you can just pick
Because
that whole
this
high.
is our higher
Yeah,
high.
yeah, you can pick it that way.
Yeah, this
Then
is
it
our high.
goes to 11.
So it goes to this,
Exactly.
comes down, goes here,
Exactly.
comes down, goes here, comes down, goes here. No, it doesn't go there, sorry. Because it did not break, price did not break this, right? So it comes down to here. Yeah. And why did it
Goes on
come down
up.
to here? Because we need to find what
The breaking point.
would break exactly what would break this point. And what broke this point is here. So we need to find the next high. And the next high would be here. Does that make sense?
So why did you skip what broke that point?
So what broke that point is just a break of structure. Yeah. So this is where we say there's a break of structure. Yeah. And then after the break of structure, we need to find the next high.
So
Yeah.
you don't know if you're making money or you're making a movement.
Movement. Yes. We need to
To
find the
confirm a
high.
trend.
We need to find the next high.
Mm.
So we have already confirmed the trend here because we've had 2 breaks of structure. So we've already confirmed that really the trend is bullish because we've had 2 breaks of structure.
Or
Yeah?
3.
No, 2. We've had 2. The rest are breaks of structures, don't get me wrong, but we've had 2 breaks of structures here. So our trend is telling us we're bullish.
Mm. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the reason why we did not take this one, so I didn't go like this and here because this did not break this last high.
Yeah. Yeah, because the price has to break the previous high.
Exactly, has to break the previous high. So, and we need to, I cannot take this because this, you see this bit did not break the high either. So I need to find a brother or sister that helped break the high. What was that? It was this that helped break this high. So that is why my trend has gone like this to the upside. Let's try another example. Let's try a sell example. Let's find a sell. Okay, so this is a sell example. This is what price is doing. Yeah. And then it will come down. Back up. I'm not taking this as the next lower low because it did not break this previous structure.
Yep. So you
I
take
need
the
to
next
find
one.
something that breaks the
There,
previous
yeah.
structure, which is that. And the brother of that or the sister of that structure is here. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. And now we've had a change, right? We're no more in that downtrend. Now we are what? What are we? At this,
Consolidation.
yes, we're consolidating. It's not very clear, but we are sort of consolidating. And then we had the impulse down. The impulse is giving us another little sell situation. Basically. Yeah.
Well, here we've got two breaks of structure, don't we?
Where's here?
Where you just done your stuff. Just this last,
You mean this?
yeah.
Yes, we have two break-off structures, but price did not continue going down, did it? It didn't continue doing this.
No, then it went up back.
So price is going back up. So there's actually nothing we can do. But if you look at where price started, 1, 2, 3. This is like your area of consolidation. And then price broke, gave us that impulse, went from here to here to here. Is there something here? Sorry. Let me move this. This is what price actually did. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what price actually did. Yes, we had breaks of structure. Don't get me wrong. We had break of structure, which ordinarily you would think, okay, the trend is changing, yeah? And normally you would then wait for price to retrace and then you enter your trade from somewhere around here, but we'll get to all of that soon. And then you sell all the way down to here. But whilst you're selling, you're collecting your profits because the trend could change. And in this case, the trend has changed. Do you understand?
Yeah, so when you're in the market, you know, and you've seen that, you looked at the, oh, sorry, I'm not making sense. Sorry.
I can't hear you.
No, don't worry.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions? I hope this is clear. We'll still do more of this because structure is key. But is this clear for now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for the homework, right? What I want you guys to do is to pick a pair. So how do you pick a pair? You go to Trading View, right? You see the symbol that says plus, circle and plus. You click on it. You type Euro USD. Just pick any one. Just take forex.com, Euro USD. Yeah. Once you take it, it will open up a chart for you. Now, what I want you to do is to go in and identify your downward trend, your upward trend, and your consolidation. And when you're identifying your downward trend, right? What I would like you to do is to show me where price has broken structure. Yeah. How did I get that line? All I did was click on this and the line just came like that. Yeah.
Sorry, where did it click on?
Here. I clicked on it and I was able to draw a trend line. You just hold the control button to make it a straight line, basically, right? Although it's not working right now. And I want you to then double click on it. In fact, to make life easier, you name it break of structure. What you need to do is to right click on the line, you go to settings, you go to text, you type in BOS, then you go to template, you go to save as, you type in BOS again, and then you click save here, and you click save again. Don't press the X button. I just don't want to save it to myself because I already have the line. So once you do that, yeah, when you draw a line like this again, you right click, you go to template, and then your BOS line should come out for you. I'll do that one more time. You want to get a line, yeah, and you want something written in the line. So you draw your line, you right click, you go to settings, you type BOS, that line, you go to template, where I just went in a template, you go to save as, you type BOS, you click on save, and then you click on OK. But I'm not going to do that because I already have the line, right? So next time, when you want to, rather than typing break of structure, all you need to do is draw that line, right click, go to template, go to BOS, and the line will come out. So I want you guys to identify your breaks of structures as well in your trends, yeah? Whilst you're identifying your break of structures, I also want you to identify your highs and your lows. So your lower high, if you watch the video, you see all of this. Lower low, lower high, lower low, and so on. And you do the same for an uptrend as well, yeah? And I want you to also identify your area of consolidation. And if you can screenshot, I'll show you how you draw the consolidation. You see, I've gone to the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth two, yeah? I clicked on the fourth two, and then there's a rectangle here. Select the rectangle, and that's it, yeah? And then, in order to take a screenshot, you see this area? I need you to tell yes if you're listening. You see this area, you can use it and take a snapshot.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just take a snapshot, or you can copy the link
Sorry,
of the image.
I blinked and I missed where you went to get to the copy chart image.
I went to this area here.
Camera,
You click on it, yeah. So you could either copy the chat image so that it copies what you see here, or the link. You can copy this and it gives you a link. So you can copy and paste the link to anybody. And for your own references, you can also save your chats so that it saves on your desktop or whatever. So I want you to find areas of downtrends, uptrends, and consolidation in Euro USD using the 4-hour time frame. Does that make sense?
yeah.
And remember what I said, yeah? Within the time frames, yeah, you have smaller breaks of structures. You have these smaller breaks of structures. You don't need to identify that. Just identify, just call it break of structure. That's all. Just call it break of structure. But just make sure you identify it. I want to see at least 5 breaks of structures. And then I want you to identify where the trend has then changed to the upside, yeah? Tell me where the trend has changed to the upside. So I want you to identify that in your chart. And in this case, where is it? Is it here?
Yeah.
Is it there?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yes. There,
Why
then
is
go
it
up.
here? Why is it here? Did this break this spat? Did
No,
it
no,
break
no, it
this
didn't break
spat?
it. It
Exactly.
didn't break.
So it's not there.
So it will be yeah.
It will be your next high here. So I need you to clearly identify where it's broken. Yeah. And then draw your break of structure line as well. So just keep going, basically uptrend, downtrend, break of structure, consolidation. I'm going to create a WhatsApp group where you can drop all these things in, not in that our normal group, so that you can drop it for us when you've done it. And then we either say yes, no, this is right, and you go back and watch the video until you get it right.
No problems.
Okay. So I will stop the recording.